very big by racing and winning and performing well, let's say. But I also place before you that there are many brands, many more brands that have gone broke doing that, not because the product was not competent, but because it was just not resonant with the strategy. So, as Bajaj, when we have a large presence of brands like CT100, Platina, V, Avenger, are we really a racing brand? I don't think so. Bajaj success
check
is
karo.
on that, I don't think so. Of course, it depends on technology, quality, positioning, branding, quality, service, distribution. All of that. So I don't have any plans in the near future because I don't sense this license from the customer to this.
Good.
So we keep our focus on
वो दिख रहा है क्या अभी आपको सीधा? आई मीन बराबर दिख रहा है क्या? अरे क्या ये उल्टा है ये फ़ोन का सब राइट साइड में.
Some questions for me?
ठीक है.
This is just how long do you think this bike will take to reach customers, like deliveries?
RC 200 should be available for customers in about maybe a week's time, and this may be a RC 390 in about a couple of weeks' time.
नहीं क्रैश बार लगाना है लेकिन कंफर्टेबल नहीं है
RC 390 का
वो चला इसका से सारी आवाज़ सुनने का
ऐसा चाहिए वाट एवर बहुत जोर का होना चाहिए.
RC 390 Cup to start
जब वो लेके आया था म्यूजिक भी था ना पूरा
everybody across the world has access to it.
बाइक भी है क्या?
So though it's not made in India, but everybody has access to it.
चल भाई अभी मैं करूँगा
The news that are going to happen is, let's say, from an RC Cup in Germany, an RC Cup closer to our part of the world will happen. Okay, that's not too far away. And I think for us to, to have an RC Cup specifically for India, I think perhaps we are maybe a little time away. And it will happen, but not right now. We'll have the Orange Cup, which is like halfway to the RC Cup actually.
Because this bike,
Mike's gone off.
this bike is probably the best bike for Indian talent to show their capabilities, because it is 40 plus bhp, weighs in at about 170 kilos, which can be lightened further if you want to make it into a cup bike. So this would be really a proper bike for the Indian talent to showcase their skill, and in fact, I think just what has enough power to really encourage people to go racing. And today it's not very much slower than a Moto3 bike. So I think this would be a real nice motorcycle for the Indian talent to improve their skills. And the sooner you can start with it, I think the better it is for the Indian racing fraternity and the Indian talent.
Sure, as we totally agree with you. The only thing I'll add is, whatever we are doing by way of track days and the Orange Cup is precisely on what you are saying. It is about taking a person who is semi-skilled at racing, get his skills further up, so that in let's say 2-3 years time he is closer to let's say world standard.
Raji, one more question. The technology which is really packed into these machines, and we've seen that some of your guys and you with Stars Ahead also, you share some of these basic principles. So how much has been the learnings for KTM from Bajaj and Bajaj from KTM in this technology class?
Your question reminds me of a question that was once asked of a Honda CEO apparently. That how do you compare American and Japanese management practices? And he is reported to have said, we are 95% the same and differ in all important aspects. 95% of every motorcycle is the same. It's the 5% that's really important that makes it different. So I think what is very clear is that KTM brings finer aspects from their racing heritage, which is not part of Bajaj experience. over 10 years, of course, we have learned a lot
इधर
more,
लफड़ा होगा
but they have also learned more.
मत
So we will
तू
always
साइड ही
follow.
तू इधर साइड ही
that.
है
So that's the value add from KTM. From us, very clearly, it's about scale and quality, because with volumes comes not only cost. It's very obvious, the higher the volumes, the lower the cost. But actually, contrary to what people think, with volumes comes quality also. If you were to come to our plant, you would see the level of automation and robotics that we are able to achieve. And I was there sometime in December for the Dominar offline. I was myself surprised how they have taken this to the next level. So all the automation, all the robots around the plant, across all operations. So I think what Bajaj really brings to it is scale, which is quality and cost. And that is why we are able to offer the prices that we do and yet demonstrate the bottom line we do. So I think that is what brings us together. And as I said before, on the one hand we are very different, but that is why when you put two different things together, you get something very unique. So that's what each of us do.
एक्सचेंज कर रहा मैं
You had mentioned about demonetization affecting growth in the last 2 months. Has that ended, and do you see better numbers in some more time?
November, December was pretty slow. January is certainly a lot better. Is it totally, at a level where you would have expected it to be? The answer is not. But there is certainly a recovery, and perhaps in the next 2-3 months things should ease up a lot. But this is it's anybody's guess.
So Bajaj, when you started off with KTM, you started off with 125, you moved on to 200, and eventually to 290. I wish to ask regarding the next 10 years plan you discussed with Stefan. Did you discuss about the 500 to 800 cc class, which was only a question remaining because the later class was already being made in Europe. Now, does KTM have the confidence to build those kind of high performance bikes from Pune?
The short answer is yes. Whether they will be actually built in Pune at our factory, we don't know yet. But in the capacity range that you indicated, KTM is very advanced in a project. And for sure, they will source many components, well over 50-60% of the value of the motorcycle from our suppliers over here. Whether we will end up building that motorcycle here or not, I don't know today, because as MD of Bajaj Auto, I would not involve Bajaj Auto in any product that doesn't have relevance to Bajaj Auto itself. What I mean is, for example, when we make a 200 or a 390, we are also using that platform, although not the same engine or the same transmission, but we use that platform for our products also, whether it's Pulsar or Dominar. I see possibility to use the next higher level platform of the size that you indicated for a relevant Bajaj product also. If I don't see that, that means Bajaj Auto would be investing effort, which is much more valuable than money, in a motorcycle that is only in somebody else's brand. Because at the end of the day, KTM is an independent company. You might be a shareholder, but it's an independent company that makes its own plans. And I would not do that as MD of Bajaj Auto, because I would not pledge Bajaj Auto's effort exclusively to somebody else's strategy. So whether a year or 2 years down the line, we see Bajaj putting out such a product, I don't know today. If we do, then we might well be building even bigger motorcycles at Chakan in the future. If not, KTM resource components and build them automatic offer. Just as they are going to roll out new Huskies, new Sonas very soon, and all the components are going to go, almost all the components will go from this area, including the engine will go from us. We will supply the engine for it. So we will still make a very, very price or cost competitive product, but it may not be assembled and rolled off Japanese.
Any chance of the middle class big bikes that we see in Europe from KTM coming to India? Do we see a need for that?
There is no specific plan for a middle class server as of now. But you know, these are things that can change in a month. It is entirely up to Stefan and team. If they decide next month that, hey, we want to put in a few big bikes of this type or that type, they can do it because they just have to ship them over as CPUs. So the lead time to implementation is very short. So even though I say no today, the answer can be yes next month. But as of today, we are not discussing.
Just one last question. Bajaj has rapidly increased its footprint outside India, especially in the African market and also in Latin. Do we see a need for such a arrangement with KTM, where we see KTM bikes getting assembled there or some bit of similar arrangement?
Let me just give you a practical example. We have just started up such a project in Indonesia. KTM has given Bajaj the responsibility to develop the Indonesian market for it. We have just started sales, and in fact our colleague Mr. Rakesh Sharma, who oversees all our export business, is just coming back today from there. And it's been a fantastic start. Right now, of course, we have not shipped enough motorcycles. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but the demand is far greater than what we have in stock over there. It's all the same motorcycles that you see here, the Duke and the RC, the new ones. And I'm given to believe that in FY18, because we have just started, so that means from March 17 to, from April 17 to March 18, we could be looking at as many as 5 to 10,000 KTM motorcycles sold in Indonesia by Bajaj in the very first year. And I have not had a chance to talk to Rakesh face to face. But if this is true, then I think it's a fantastic number to achieve in that market. So this would be the first example of a market where it's a large market. I mean, for example, we do supply KTM to Nepal, which is technically not India. But in terms of a large competitive market, the example I would give is Indonesia. If that goes well, maybe some other markets could happen in the future. But right now, we are focused on Indonesia. Somebody at the back there.
ये होने के बाद ना, इनका होने के बाद ना मैं ऊपर जाने वाला हूँ, तो कोई भी आएगा ना बीच में तो बोलना लाइव चालू है, 2 मिनट रुको।
खींच फोटो खींचा ना हमको पीछे छोड़
And the second question is,
देख के आगे पति उसको देख के
planning to launch an RC instead of the
संजय पटेल जी का भी निकला
So when I came up on stage, I asked someone the same question. That after all this yarn on side slung exhaust for PS4 and 390, why not want to know? So even I didn't know. So I also want to know this answer.
The emission norms or the emissions, what is needed to manage emissions in a 200cc motorcycle is different from that in a 90cc motorcycle. So with the same packaging, it could be managed on the 200 and not on the 390. Also, the RC 390, while this is BS, what we are selling here is BS4 compliant as per the rules of India. The same packaging is also used for Euro 4 compliance. So therefore, that's the reason why the difference is.
It doesn't have to be one-way traffic. Rather, I would like to ask you, do you see a position for a 250 between 200 and 390, and if so, why? So you need to say we should do something because somebody else is doing it.
No, that is not the reason. Because, but you have been having the bike
एक
in
पैसा पास हो गया है मार रहे किसी
it does make like, at least for me, it does make a lot more sense to have that bike.
Would you still buy it, let's say, if it was almost at a similar price as the RC390?
No, obviously not.
So, so the 250s that are sold abroad, the engine platform is the same. So it's not that just by having, the assumption is that if there is a 250, then it will be priced somewhere between the 200 and the 390. And we may not have the ability to do that, because that's the cost structure of the bike. So we would rather give the customer the best.
I want to join
rather
MotorBeam.
than give what is next best at almost a similar price.
खत्म करो यार क्या
Last time you went to Indonesia, it was with Kawasaki. The experience was not very good. This time, what are you doing differently? Like, mark in the mark.
It's a very good question, Nita. To clarify, last time we went with Kawasaki as a distributor, but the motorcycles were our motorcycles. So we were still selling Pulsar. But we were selling it to the Kawasaki network. This time it is a KTM motorcycle to the KTM network. It is not a Bajaj motorcycle to a KTM network or a KTM motorcycle to a Bajaj network. And there are two very good learnings from this.
भावना का
See,
फेवर बनना
Indonesia is a, so to speak, backyard
Japanese
of
में तक
the Japanese. They've been there for decades.
फोटो खींच के भेजना
And
भावना को
when a newcomer has to
यार
enter,
चौथा क्रश है
he has to consider a simple question. Why should anybody buy
इसलिए
my
फोटो
motorcycle?
खींचेंगे आवाज
The most
Selfie
obvious
lesson.
reason is because
बढ़िया है
I will be cheaper.
थोड़ी बहुत
Some
चीज़
people
इज्जत
will
कमाई ले
think
वो भी चली जाएंगी कभी
we
गाड़ी
never think. If you were to see our prices in any market, from Nigeria, which is very, very price sensitive, to a market like Colombia, which is almost like a advance now, you will see that we price our motorcycles at a slight premium. For example, in Nigeria, we are at a 30 to 50% premium to the other popular brands domestic from China. 30 to 50% premium, and still we have over 60% market share. In Colombia also, we would be say typically at a 5 to 10% premium with Japanese brands, offering more product. Of course, people are not going to pay us more for less. We have to offer more, but we like to have pricing power on our side. The lesson we learned the hard way in Indonesia is that people don't buy products, they buy brands. It becomes very difficult to go so late into Indonesia. Unlike Colombia, for example, they have been there perhaps 25, 30 years. And then to make a case for yourself as Bajaj, or I would say as TVS or as Hero. Why should anybody buy a Bajaj motorcycle when he can buy a Honda or a Yamaha? It is very, very hard to justify. And then I think most people, if I may say, to make the mistake of then playing the value game, which basically means, in our Indian thinking, cheapest is best. And you start one way or the other dropping price, and in the end, that's the end of the business. So we said to ourselves that we would rather go with a brand that is more potent than Bajaj. So as Amit illustrated in his presentation, in the minds of consumers. Again, it's this whole thing about the consumer being conscious. In the minds of consumers, I would say almost everywhere in the world, a European or American brand has a somewhat higher stature than a mass brand coming out of Japan. Because at the end of the day, if you make a 100cc motorcycle, say as Honda, you cannot expect to have the same aura as a Bugatti or KTM or BMW. It's not possible. And this is exactly what has happened, and I share this with you in so much detail because this is really the fun part of marketing. When we failed with Bajaj motorcycles to the Kawasaki network, people said, because Bajaj is not well known, maybe you guys as a team are not as smart as you should be. Maybe Indian quality, is not, still there as yet. Maybe marketing wise, you don't understand Indonesia. So I always tell my people, I mean, to make a good bike, I thought you have to only study engineering. You also have to study geography, culture, history, anthropology, God knows what else. Now the same company was a different brand. We are still the same management. We are still the same quality. I cannot produce two qualities of the same line in China. We are still the same cost structure. We are as ignorant of Indonesian culture as we were till last year, but we are success. So the issue is always the starting point. And to me, in this business, the starting point is the brand. If you get the brand right, think about Jaguar Land Rover, you get the business right. If you get the brand wrong, think about Tata Cars, you get the business wrong. It all starts with the brand.
There's a question here. This is exactly previous gentleman's question. He mentioned the 250 going down. The 125 is the two situations. People are already known for their performance outputs as such. Right? Do you think it can be a sort of a leveler to something like 150, which is traditionally sold away?
How to decide this?
See, you mentioned that with 250s, you don't want to do them because it's something that the other people have done.
You have to hold it.
Sorry. You mentioned that you don't want to get into the 250 because someone else has done, but you should not be getting into something because someone else has done. The 125 is something sort of a segment that's still untapped, especially the performance that nowadays it's coming up like more premium aspect of the whole smaller computer segments. Then you guys would give a nice spin to that 10%?
See, the answer is the same as for 250. As Amit explained, when you build bikes off from a platform, then you carry the same cost structure across a certain range of cubic capacity. So in the case of the KTM, the 125 to 200 is one platform, which means one set of crankcases, one crankshaft. An engineer starts by drawing the center line of the crankshaft on the drawing board. So one crankshaft, one pound rod, with the CC will change, but from one platform, one manufacturing line, one line of piston, and then you build it by clutch and piston line, the cylinder head, etc. Which means that the cost of the 125 would be very close to the cost of the 200. In which case, for example, if the RC 200 is 170,000 rupees approximately, maybe the 125 will be a couple of thousand rupees cheaper. In our view, a consumer that is buying into a brand like KTM is not changing his decision by 2,000 rupees. The next platform we have is from 250 to 400. So out of that we make the 390. If you were to make the 250, as Amit explained to your colleague, the cost would again be quite close. The engine would be a little cheaper, the brakes, suspension, tires would be a little cheaper. Even if it were lower by 10,000, I don't see the motivation for a majority of people to buy a 250 instead of 390 when he's buying into a ready-to-race brand. That is why we have only 200 and 390. One part of your question remains valid. Then why do you make the 125 or the 250 at all? It is simply driven by regulation. So you might have a regulation in some ASEAN markets which promotes 250cc as a capacity, because if you exceed that, either the duties may change or the emission regulation may change. Similarly, you are very well aware that 125cc has its own advantages in Europe in terms of ability to ride the motorcycle, licensing, permission, taxation, etc. So those cubic capacities are built in response to local regulation, either commercial regulation or technical regulation. There is no such pressing regulation in India. So that is why we don't build it.
हेलो हेलो बोलो ना, फ़ोन किया था.
Yeah, so it's questionable diversion, but still important. Considering we are just a few weeks, 1 week I think, away from the budget. Considering that you have had an impact of demonetization in sales, and the auto industry as a whole has sunk in December. I mean, that's the biggest fall in the past, I think, 8 years. What do you expect as the industry? I mean, do you expect anything to happen, or what is the auto industry and you as a company expecting from this stuff?
I will tell you if you promise not to report it. Sorry, what? No, I can tell you in front of everyone. And you can report it, I don't mind. I just finished 25 years at Bajaj. And I have never watched the budget. And I don't care about the budget. Because I am dead sure about one thing. As long as you build a better motorcycle, you will win the marketplace. What happens in the budget doesn't matter to me because it happens to everyone. If it's good, it will be good for my competitors also. If it is bad, like demonetization was, it is bad for everyone. So thinking so much about it, worrying so much about it, doesn't help. It doesn't help me do my job better. It doesn't help Amit to do his job better. I mean, if he knew that duties are going to fall or duties are going to be increased, what would we do? Different. Nothing. We have to still be ready to this. So the budget to me is irrelevant. It doesn't matter to me.
So, just on the side track, what's the status of your motorcycle platform? I mean, there was a little disagreement with the car companies. And what's up on that front?
This is not a day when you buy one and get one free. You have come here to discuss KTM. You will get a response to KTM. If you want to know about the motorcycle, you have to drive to Pune all over again, and then I will tell you about the motorcycle.
All right, we have time for only one more question now. So, the last question, if there is any.
Is there anybody other than the lady? Because somebody is not asked any question now.
Good. Thank you for your participation. I'm happy more people are asking questions.
Can they expect motor scooters from the KTMs?
Oh, from KTM?
Yeah.
I don't know, very honestly. Because, as I said, Stefan Pierer is CEO of KTM. He decides. I decide for Bajaj, he decides for KTM. So I can't speak on his behalf. As of today, I can tell you there is no plan. But he can change his mind tomorrow. I change my mind every day. So, very hard to say.
Last question for the lady and then we close.
You mentioned about relationships with these companies. Any new relationships you're working on?
Okay, I'm allowed to pass one question. So I will pass that.
Thank you everyone. Thank you for your presence. Lunch is now open. It will be served on the ground floor convention hall. Thank you once again.
एक मिनट
Sir.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just to remind you again, lunch is open on the ground floor convention hall. So that's one floor below where we are. Ground floor convention hall.
कितना है सुनती हो सुधीर कुठे सुधीर कुठे बोलो त्याला सुधीर
ॲक्च्युली सगळे सेंड करून घेतले पण नेटवर्क
हेलो करूँ क्या बंद
फोटो काढले
एक 390 का दिखा मैं एग्जॉस्ट ओके ठीक है क्या नहीं चालू नहीं करेगा बाई चांस कर दो तो मैं वापस वीडियो को डाल देता हूँ नहीं फिर बहुत गर्दी है यहाँ पे ठीक है देखता हूँ मैं करता हूँ थोड़ा करके फिर बंद करूँ ना नहीं चालू तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि बहुत गर्दी हो गई मैं खाली थोड़ा सा पेंट जॉब का मारूँ आपको दिख रहा है क्या वीडियो हाँ तो देखा ठीक है सिर्फ 200 के बाद लेके जाते हैं चालू है क्या चालू है Just a minute.
Guys, the bikes are only here for more 10 minutes because after this they have a dealer conference. So if you would want to make this they are only for 10 minutes.
Okay. Fine, no problem.